What the fuck is sleep? I don't even know what that is. Just pull me up over that tree. Hold up and watch that bitch fizz.
Hey, shout out What Sleep TV, man. What Sleep TV? Ain't no sleep, motherfucker.
Remember Boonk, John Gabbana or whatever he go by now?
Yeah, Buggin.
He said that, it's if you pay attention to hip hop or, just the hip hop culture, it has been a lot of people, I can think for, ain't Lil Durk Muslim now? I don't know. But
Yeah.
he said he's curious to know why so many rappers are turning Muslim. It's a trend now. It's cool to be Muslim now. What you think about that?
First of all, no disrespect to anybody that, practices Islam. I'm a proud, I'm a proud Christian. So my religious views a little bit different. But I think that with the rapper lifestyle and what is required if you are Islamic, your lifestyle as a rapper can kind of coexist with that. Rappers being like Christian and rapping like a normal like secular rapper doesn't really like line up. So rappers being Muslim, it actually isn't new because a lot of rappers is Muslim. Rakim is Muslim. Busta Rhymes is Muslim. A lot of guys back in the day, a lot of rappers back in the day, they was Muslim. So I mean, it makes sense because like they wouldn't have to completely change their lifestyle completely over rather than if they were Christian. Not to say that they don't transform that way. They don't have to change their life to a certain extent, but they don't have to do it as much as them being a Christian, So that's just my take on it. I don't think he's wrong. Well, the only thing I think he's wrong about is so he said, oh, it's a trend. No, it's hella rappers is Muslim. So if that's what they choose to do, that's what they choose to do. And why are you even focusing on that? There's plenty of Christian rappers like just focus on that. If they want to be Muslim, that's their choice. That's what they choose to follow. Why even say that? I don't get why he even brought that up. Like, it's not no big deal. What's another rapper that turned Muslim besides Durk? Rollo been Muslim.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rappers. It's not a trend. Niggas been doing it. Niggas turn Muslim every day, bro.
Yeah.
Like my uncle Muslim, nigga. So like, practices Islam. So like, yeah, it's not a trend, bro. He tweaking, but it is good to see him, John Gabbana, change his life.
Yeah, facts.
Too. He was doing a lot of wild stuff, and to see his transformation is dope.
No,
so he's wrong about. I think he's off base with that, but I'm proud to see his growth.
Me too.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
On another note, I think I'll keep this in here, but let me just throw this in since you just said that. So whenever I sent, the freestyle to my mama, she sent me back. Well, she texted me. She was like, "Man, this shit hard," but we ended up talking on the phone. Probably like 15 minutes later, she was like, "Man, I like Mayr. He's very like." She was just complimenting you in a way, pretty much saying you good on camera, you good in media, and that she was pretty much saying she sees you on a big platform down the line if you keep putting out the type of content that you do, and she's talking about shit like that, and I agree. Real shit. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like now that I just like sit and think about it, I notice a difference between really both of us. Like stuff from 2 years ago versus now. I think we done both improved a lot.
Oh yeah, it's just everything is all about
growth.
It's just growth. It really is repetition.
Yeah, facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Like if you practice anything a lot consistently, you get better. Like if you listen to like
and
my music.
Yeah,
you study. Really, the biggest thing is studying. Like when I first started rapping, like I wasn't good like at all. It's because when I first started rapping and I first got on wax, like I was in the studio, I was just learning to rap. So like I didn't get I wasn't in the lunchroom freestyling with everybody else. That was not me. I was watching, but I was never the nigga that was freestyling. So as soon as I learned how to make my words rhyme, I was in the booth. So when I first came out, people had a lot of stuff to say about me because, where I come from, like I'm a pretty, I won't say like a popular person. And so people was like, man, like, Mayr stuff like isn't good because I was still learning to rap.
Yeah.
But now in 2023, 2024, you know, I'm writing for people now. Like I'm writing people's like verses. Like I'm writing for like companies. I got songs that's been on Amazon Prime movies. I got songs that's been on commercials and stuff like that. You would have never guessed that. So my thing is it's like as long as you work at something and like don't give up, the biggest key to having success in this life is just don't be scared to fail. Because once you have that fear of failing, like you're never going to grow. You have to continue to go. To continue, you got to continue to just stay in there, stay in there, stay in there. There's been times where I've given up on music to just kind of live my life, but I don't think I'll ever stop rapping. Like I'll come up with some kind of idea, like yo, I want to make an album like this, or like I want to do this. Like I'll never stop. Like I've had breaks to where I didn't drop anything for like maybe a year. But then the next year I might put out a whole album or I might put out a couple songs or like something like that. Like I'll never quit ever until like I'm tired and I don't have anything else to say. But a nigga like me that can talk all day, I'm always gonna have something to say. So I'll never quit media. You know, I went to college, you know, for media. Like I have years of radio experience. I have years of, you know, talking in front of a camera. So this is what I love to do. And so I'm never going to stop going in like I'm Rich Homie Quan or something like that.